Hi traders, welcome to Elite Currency. My name is Chris and today's video is all about the US dollar. Will the euro dollar break up and the pound dollar as well, or will there be a bigger retracement? Let's take a look at the charts. So what is to be expected from the US dollar? I think that's the main question at this moment, and my bias is still bearish. One more lower low I do think could occur on the dollar, and that means of course one more higher high on the euro dollar and potential upside on the pound dollar as well. So let's kick off with the euro dollar. Let's take a look at the daily chart, and you can see why I'm still probably bullish is because look at the momentum to the upside. It's still the same story. Nothing has changed, and price is still correcting sideways. All right. So this is of course something we've been talking about for the last days and weeks. Nothing has changed here, besides the fact that this particular downside might have completed a wave C of a bigger wave 4. This was A, here was B. So this upside, right, could be the beginning of a wave 5, and we had a smaller wave 1. This is a smaller wave 2. That's what I'm expecting at the moment. This is, in my view, explaining all of these ups and downs, all right? But even if this is not true, ultimately, the fact is that price is going sideways. We can all see that, and that price was going upwards before that. Typically, often enough, there is a continuation when this happens. So let's see. That's basic chart pattern stuff. Let's see if that indeed happens or not. So the main question is here, as I already indicated before in other videos, but just in case you're watching this video for the first time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But is this 5 finished? Probably not in my view, because this is looking like a 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's still a 5 of 5 remaining. All right, so let's go down to that 4-hour chart, because if this is a wave 1 and this is a wave 2, then soon there could be the start of a wave 3. Wave 3s typically, as you might know, are a lot of momentum, and they drive price in one direction pretty fast and pretty far on average, right? So what can we do? Well, we can put a fib from here to here on wave 1 and take a look where wave 2 could finish. Wave 2 may not break below this bottom at 121.54. Otherwise, it would invalidate, of course, this wave analysis, and it is not anymore the expected wave 1, 2. So that's a key level. Otherwise, any of these fibs could be a bouncing spot. So far, price managed to roughly bounce at the 61.8 fib. Okay, it missed it by a few pips, but I would consider that a hit. It was only 5 pip difference. So a 61.8 fib bounce at this moment. It could go deeper. So if we see price, for instance, break below this support trend line, there is a chance that price might break down to the 122.16 level, the 78.6 fib, or the 88.6 fib, and turn at that spot. So how do we know that price is turning at that spot? I'll be looking at bullish candlestick patterns for a rebound, a reversal, without, of course, price breaking through this bottom. Otherwise, the whole thing, the whole setup, the whole idea is invalidated. Alternatively, if price stays above this trend line, maybe even this bottom, then there could be a continuation to the upside. In that case, price would need to break above this level right here. This, let me take a look at the price level 1 second. It is around 123.46, right? And there could be a bullish breakout, an immediate bullish breakout. All right, so will this breakout be the start of wave 3? It could, but it doesn't have to. Unfortunately, sometimes corrections expand. So there could be a break. Price could fail to break above this top and could hesitate and then suddenly break down like this and fall down to the 78.6 fib, which in turn could be the bouncing spot for the start of the wave 3. Alternatively, price could go sideways and then break through the resistance and continue. So whether price will manage to break above this 124.45 top that I will make a green circle around remains to be seen. We don't know. I think that it really will depend on how price action and candlestick patterns respond to that level. And we'll have to see as price gets there. Literally have to wait. If there are sideways, small sideways candles going like this, a continuation higher is likely. If price moves up and we see strong bearish patterns, then that could be a danger sign that a bigger correction is likely. So we'll have to see bearish breakout, bullish bounce, bullish breakout, and whether it continues or we get a bigger reversal. So what are the better trade ideas in my view? bounces at the fibs, the deeper fibs. This breakout is still okay in my view, but we have to be careful of this area. And in my view, also the break pullback continue right around here as it continues, or maybe better said here, could also be a good spot for trading it. How about any bearish trades? Maybe this downside break, but as you can see, the space is so small. We're talking about only 60, 70 pips. That could be maybe tradable on the lower time frame, like a 50-minute chart, but it is risky because it's relatively counter trend, at least against the wave, the predominant wave pattern. So I would not be that interested in that. The long-term target for wave 3 probably going to be around 127, 126.50, 127 for wave 3. It'll make a wave 4, one more push up for wave 5 at about 127.50. That would be the main target. It could go further, it could be less, but that's the main target for the moment. Now, pound dollar is roughly the same. It's just that the correction was way deeper, as we've already analyzed. This too could be a wave 1, 2, and the start of wave 3. So far, though, we have no confirmation of wave 3 because price is not able to break through this resistance zone. Not only the horizontal levels, but there's a Keltner channel going sideways. The moving averages are quite flat at this moment. We had a breakout here. This breakout didn't go too far, and we're having a breakout again, which is not going too far. So, you know, we're waiting for a significant push away from the moving averages like we had here, and even here, and definitely here. Now, for that to happen, I would need to see price bounce at support in this area, and that could happen, and we could see a continuation higher like this and a breakout. A breakout would also be breaking this trend line, so that could be a significant breakout for the upside, and price might re-challenge resistance previous tops like this. Now, how about downside? I would not be interested in downside for the moment. I would need to see clear like breakout levels like this, like that. There we go. And you know, would consider maybe downside. I think it's a little bit tricky to trade downside in any case because of this particular support levels. So not much space to the downside. It would probably have to really break below the ultimate triangle support line here before a bigger breakout to the downside is a bit more interesting. All right, that wraps it up for now. Check out more free analysis, of course, at elitecurrency.com, and try out our ECS.start package. And wish you all good trading. Cheers.